Taxi Vlog 131. It is the 27th of November. November is just about done. Unbelievable, it's gone so fast. Oh, we need some light, don't we? Okay, hope you can see me now. We are in another car. I told you last week that the car 61 had been accidented, but not written off, just accidented. But they don't have any parts to repair them anywhere local. So what they did was they took a car that had a temporary weekend plate on it. That is, the car is permitted to drive Friday and Saturday nights only. So it's a 2-shift-a-week car. So what they did was they sacrificed the 2-shift-a-week car for the 14-shift-a-week car. So this car that was a 2-shift-a-week car became a 14-shift-a-week car, and what it is it was a retired taxi brought back into service temporarily for the temporary shifts that are Friday and Saturday, because somebody thinks we need more cars on Friday and Saturday, just because there is a rush for 1 hour when the bars let out downtown. Well, whatever. At least there was a car on hand that they could have put into service, and so they did. And this is it. This is the resurfaced car 61. It's a real rattle trap. If we go on a bumpy road, you will hear it feels like the whole back end of the car is falling apart. One of the CV joints makes quite a bit of noise when you turn sharply, and it's just a very used car. So that's what's going on with that. So I didn't miss any shifts. I've been working my shifts regularly. I have done Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Shit, how fast that goes. Okay, so what's going on? Friday night I came out. I didn't feel really energetic, but I sort of kind of slogged through it, and ended up doing okay, because instead of it dying off after 3 o'clock in the morning, it kept going, and I was going steady all the way till 6. So the Friday night ended up pretty good. I had a good one for, considering it's November and considering how things have been since the economy collapsed 4 years ago. Then I came out Saturday. Saturday was also working out pretty well, and it looked like it was going to be almost identical to Friday. But at 3 o'clock it died down, and between 3 and 6 I ended up having, I think, 2 fares. So I was a good $100 down from what I did on Friday, which was kind of acceptable. Friday. We don't make the bucks like we used to, that's for damn sure. So, Friday and Saturday being done, I came out Sunday, and Sunday was one of those nights where nothing really happened until midnight, and then I started getting a little busier, and that was the night of the football. I think there was a football thing going on. And Toronto won. It's Canadian football, and the only reason I know this is because I watch Axmoose, and Axmoose was watching the game, and I think Monica was watching it too. Anyway, I got my news from them. I didn't get it from any sports news or TV or anything like that. Anyway, whatever. For those who care, it was the 100th Grey Cup game. Now another part of history. Oh, did I segue that time? Speaking of segues, I'm reading right now The Tricon Deception by Ben Bova with the help of Bill Pogue the astronaut. And what it is, it's about a space station, about a low Earth orbit, kind of Skylab type of affair, which is it's totally fiction. This was written, I think, in the late 80s, and it's about something that happens in the late 90s. So they have an international space station going on in the late 90s, and there's all kinds of mystery and intrigue and politics and stuff going on behind it, making it so that the science is the smallest component, or seems to be. Basically what they wanted to do was put these experiments in orbit so that they would not infect the Earth, because they are biohazards and genetically engineered plants and things like that, and they didn't want these genetically engineered plants to get over, take over from where, causing a great big disease all over the world. So they wanted to put that into orbit, so they did. So if it happens that something breaks out in the genetically engineered plants or animals or whatever they've got, it will all be out in space and not bother the Earth. Anyway, entertaining read so far. A couple of 100 pages into this 500 pager, and yeah, so that's it for the science fiction review at the time. One day I think I'm going to go through these and just take the science fiction reviews out and make videos out of that. Should I ever feel so ambitious? Right now, no. I've got enough footage to work on, but in the new year I might need that. So yeah, Sunday night was hanging on, getting through it and taking home a few dollars at the end of the whole thing. I think I took home 60 or 70. Same as last night, which was the Monday. Now Monday Monday was not any busier than Sunday night, and oh, I'm 6th in 68. That means in my favorite part of town there are 5 cars ahead of me that will get calls, unless I get called to an adjacent zone where there is no car. Let's do an update on that. Tick tick. Come on. These things are so slow. Oh, I'm still 6th. Well, I don't expect much to happen before midnight. Now it's 8:45. I got a late start because Cindy complained that her car didn't start, so I had to hook up the charger to the battery because it's just below the point where it would start, So we had to boost it a couple days ago, so maybe the battery's going, maybe the alternator's going, I really don't know, but I'm hooking it up to a charger overnight so that in the morning it will be ready to go. And if it gives us trouble again, we will take the battery to where we got it. I hope she held on to the receipt, because it's only 2 or 3 years since we replaced it, and these things are, I think, 6-year warranty or something. Canadian Tire. Anyway, enough about that. So yeah, Monday night I came out. I worked, and what saved my night was crying, basically, and almost begging, and telling people what a hard time I've been having and how rough things are, and how I don't make any money, and how I'm not going to break even tonight, and so, that makes a $13 fare into $20, if it's done right. Not that I'm an expert at it, but I have had to rely on doing that a few times. But what really saved my night, in terms of saving it, was some $28 that I got from this one lady, or woman. I guess she's around 30. Anyway, I got sent to a grocery store just before midnight last night. And I got there, and there was this large blonde woman sitting on the curb in front of the grocery store. So I stopped and rolled down my window, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she got in the car. And said, I'm going to my friend's place. It's just down the road. I say, okay, which way should I go from here? She says, well, turn left. Go down this road. Okay. I turned left and went down that road. And she said, it's on the side street, you know? Okay. Do you know the name of that side street? If you knew the name, I could, you know, very easily go there. And she says, no, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's just down this road. Okay. So I go slowly, gingerly, taking my sweet time until she says something. She doesn't say anything. And just to let you know, around that time I smelled what smelled like Lysol or some cleaning fluid. I think it was Lysol. I knew one guy when I worked in a grocery store who wouldn't bathe regularly, and he would go into the bathroom stall and spray himself with Lysol to clean all the germs and body odor and microbes and crap that was stuck to him. He smelled like that. He would spray himself with Lysol instead of taking a shower or a bath. This was at work in a grocery store. Ah, the good old days. But that was about 30 years ago. Anyway, she smelled like that. And then she said, I say, am I going the right way? And she says, oh, shit, no. I said, okay, fine. Where do you want to go to? Do you have like a landmark or an address or something that you're going to? Cops. And he's not paying any attention to me. He's going to sit there and he's going to watch people coming onto the highway and catch them speeding. Ooh. Yeah, can't be too careful, you know. So anyhow, let's go through the clusterfuck, shall we? The shopping center. The shopping center that used to be the Walmart. Way back when I started doing taxi vlogs, we had this great big wide open parking lot in front of the Walmart, and it was a great place for taxis to sit and wait for things to happen. And they built this thing called Uptown Center on the very site where the Walmart used to be. And I digress. Oh yes, speaking of the Walmart, yeah. I said, well, where do you want to go? She said, well, my friend lives near Walmart. Take me to Walmart. I can find my way from there. It's on the side street near Walmart, you know? Oh, okay. All right. So we go to Walmart. I went straight to Walmart. Straight directly, as fast as I could go to Walmart. And now we're going in the oh, they got speed bumps. Oh, speed bumps everywhere. And we're going down underground to come out on the other side. And they have stop written in on the pavement here. Okay, it's your turn. You got there first. Oh, I don't like these places. It's a big mess. Parking lot underground. Walmart with speed bumps and crosswalks and stop signs. But you know, they have started to put Christmas decorations out. Not that I particularly care. So I don't do Christmas, okay? Have I told you why I don't do Christmas? Anyway, got the girl to Walmart, and she paid for it. It was like $10 on the meter. She gave me a $4 tip, and that was that. She got out, not knowing what the fuck's going on, not having much of a clue, obviously. I don't know. Can you see Christmas lights out there? Can you see Christmas lights at all? I don't know. We'll pass through this other way and you'll see them again. Yeah. So anyway, she got out. That was that. I went back to the parking lot where I usually sit and wait. I got called 10 minutes later to the gas station, where the gas station attendant met up with the same lady, or the same woman later on, and she said, "You call me a cab." So he called a cab, and guess who got sent? It was me. Of course, I put this together after I talked to him later on when I fueled up in the morning. So she gets in the car and says, "I want to go to my friend's house. Turn left, then turn right, then turn left." Okay, so I came out, and coming out, I figured turn right and then turn left. And she says, "No, no, no, I said turn right and then turn left." Okay, so you want to go back that way, right? She said, "That's right." Okay, so I pulled a U-turn, and I went up the road, and I went through a traffic light. "Are we going the right way?" "Yes," she says. We got to another traffic light. "Are we going the right way?" "Yes," she says. Another traffic light. "Are we still going the right way?" "Yes," she says. I say, "Should we turn here? Is this the left you meant?" "Yes," she says. So I drive up, and I drive, reasonably slowly, and I take her up the road, and we're going up the road, and I guess at the crucial point, she gapped out. And when she gapped out, she wasn't making any sound back there. And so we got to a traffic light, and I asked her, "Are we still going the right way?" She said, yeah, keep going." Okay, let's get out of this thing before I get really angry having to deal with it. Come on. This is Victoria. They don't move very fast. Okay. She said, yeah, keep on going past this light. So we got to the end of the road where it makes a T intersection. It is the intersection of Saanich and Quadra. At the corner of Saanich and Quadra, that is where we were. And I said, "So, where are we going now?" She said, "Well, actually, I'm in Sydney." And I'm thinking, yeah, you appear to be in Sydney because you're not here. That's what I said to myself, not to her. So she says, "Actually, I'm going to my friend's house. It's on the side street." I say, "Do you know the name of that side street?" She says, Logan. "Oh, Logan. Okay, well, that's not here. That's the other way." So we're heading on our way to Logan, and then she gaps out again, and then I say, "Are we still going to Logan?" She says, "No! Logan? No! Lodge? Yeah, that's it, yeah!" So we get to Lodge. We turn a left on Lodge. She wants to turn a right onto Leeds Place, but it's really a left turn. So I turn a left, and then we get to Landis Place, which is off of Leeds Place, and that's also a left turn, but she says turn right. So I turn left onto Landis, and I say, "Is this where you want to be?" She says, yeah, that's it. Okay. So she pulls out her debit card again, and we put it through the machine. It's $13.90 on the clock. And she says, "I'm not going to give you a tip because of my circumstances." Okay. And I say, "Well, that's all right." And she says, "I'll give you a tip next time, but I can't give you a tip this time." And I said, "That's fine. You gave me a tip last time." She didn't remember. Anyway, she got out, and I breathed a sigh of relief because that last transaction put me to the point where I was starting to make money rather than being in the hole. And I think I took home another $60, $65. And here we are back in the saddle again, the Tuesday night, and I'm just about done my week. After tonight, I will spend a lot of time at home. I don't have anything to do but edit videos. And I look forward to doing that, because I think I got some good stuff there. Hope your night is better than mine. Thanks. Good night. Bye. Well, now it's about 5:40 a.m. and I've been out here all night. I think after I've paid my lease and fuel on the car, I've made about $30. It went okay for a while, and then I guess around 1 o'clock it completely died off, and then a couple hours later I had a $5 fare, and then about half an hour ago I had a $15 fare, and that kind of did it. Got me to the point at least where I'm past breaking even, but only by about $30. So been looking forward to my weekend, and here it comes. I'm gonna go park this thing.